Hello everybody, so the videos you're about to see is about the bridge over the River Kwai, and it's an old railway bridge that was built in World War II by the Japanese by prisoners of war. So a lot of the prisoners of war died during the building of the bridge. So there's several sections. So the first section I'm going to show you guys is kind of a really touristy area. There's markets by it, it's safe, there's guardrails up, and it's not that high. But it's really popular, so people go there just because there's a lot of stuff in that area. A lot of people go there to take pictures and that kind of thing. And then I'm going to take you to the Death Railway part, which is further away and really unsafe and quite a bit higher. And it's beautiful, beautiful views, spectacular, right alongside the river. And yeah, so you can see both, and you can see the train go by as well, kind of creep by on the track really slowly. So stay tuned, check it out. It's going to be a good video, and remember to press like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It really helps grow the channel. Thank you. Go ahead.
This river we call the name River Kwai at Kanchanaburi province, and this is the famous bridge that Japanese military built since the World War II.
Oh, okay. And you said a lot of people died building this bridge, right?
Yes.
It's all in the river?
Yes. Prisoner died. That built.
Prisoner, yeah.
Yes. Allow 100,000 people.
Wow. And the trains still go across here, Jenny?
Yes, go across to that side.
So this is still operational. The train still goes across here, and it's really set up for tourism. I mean, there's markets everywhere.
The train come from Bangkok every day.
Okay.
One train per day.
Yeah. So you can take the train from Bangkok to here.
Namtok station. To Waterfall station.
Yeah, and it'll take you to this track. You can go for a walk and go to the markets. And it'll also take you to the waterfall, and I think a couple other sites as well. And it's a one-day trip. You leave at 6 a.m. and you can come back at 7. So along the railway there's these little outcroppings, so you can, when the train comes, you can go and stand in there.
Yes.
So those are all restaurants down there right on the river. Really beautiful.
A lot of police know here.
Yeah.
A lot of Falang really like here.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's really beautiful.
And the train fee very cheap. Allow, I cannot remember, allow 50 baht.
So
50
Canadian
baht each.
divided.
To Canadian.
$2?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's so cheap.
$2 each.
Wow.
Yes, very cheap.
Wow.
A lot of Falang like to take a train.
Cool. Yeah, it's quite busy here. A lot of people walking on the track. Oh, pretty cool.
Prisoner of war camp.
Oh, that's a prisoner of war camp. Okay.
Wow.
Old historical prisoner of war camp. And it was the prisoners that built the bridge. And as you can see, there's mountains all around this area as well, way out in the back. It's a very mountainous area. There's some temples there at the top of the mountains that you can go to as well. It's really cool. So today we're doing the train bridge, going to these beautiful waterfalls and a couple other areas in Canterbury. So it'll be a really nice scenic video. Get to see these beautiful waterfalls. So stay tuned, and we'll show you some really cool stuff today. Oh, K-W-A-E, yeah. Seen it spelt several different ways, the River Kwai. This guy wants to get hit by the train. Sawadee Cup. So that's pretty cool, beautiful. Very busy tourist area. Not a lot of foreigners here, Padang. Just mainly Thai people. It's COVID. It's a good time to come because there's not too many people here comparative to tourist season. So there's a guy over here on a boat. He's got a pole and he's pushing himself along with the pole. Just a really small boat he's standing in. Pretty cool.
This good view.
What is this here, Jenny? What is it in English?
Chinese monk.
Chinese.
Chinese monk.
Chinese monk. Okay, okay. Say cheese. This guy's ripping along on his little boat. A really nice Chinese temple where the Chinese monks are. Apparently they've had to repair this bridge a number of times because it's so old. They've done quite a few maintenance repairs on it. It's not very high, but it is pretty cool. And there's a lot of stuff around it, markets, things to buy, other sights to see right near the train track. Next stop, waterfalls. Yeah, just give you a little look at the surrounding area. The whole drive's been like this since we reached the edge of Canterbury. Probably not saying that right, that word, but the whole drive's been kind of like this, mountains everywhere, temples at the top of the mountains. There's so much to do here, we just don't have enough time to do it. You can take a long-tailed boat down the River Kwai, stay at the river resorts. Oh, there's just endless things to do. So we're gonna have to make 2 trips out of this because there's some other things I want to do here. I want to go to the temple at the top of the mountain, but I also want to take a boat ride down the river. So I don't know if you can see that mountain. It's really, really big. So we are at the bottom of a mountain on our way to the waterfall. We haven't quite made it there yet. I'm trying to film this in a sequence, but it's been really hard because we keep running into stuff that we want to do. So what's this called, Ginny?
The Fair Cave and Death Railway.
Dead Railway. Death Railway.
Death Railway is like the same history of that bridge.
Oh, okay. Same.
Yes.
Same military history of the bridge. Same railway. Same track, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So like I said before, in Thailand, no matter what you do, where you go, we're at the bottom of a mountain, ready to climb a mountain, to go to a cave and to see the Death Railway. There's food. There's food everywhere. Everywhere you go. You will never go hungry here. You're never more than 5 minutes away from someone cooking something, no matter where you are. It is incredible. So at the bottom. Okay, so here we are at the train station, and this is called the Death Railway. We're gonna go for a little wander down. It's beautiful. Death Railway, Canterbury. So you can go down these steps down into the River Kwai. So again, quite a few people here, all Thai people. No North American people yet. Oh my God.
Go to the cave.
Are you for real? This is crazy. Okay, there's a cave over here. We're gonna go in. Let's do the cave and then we'll come back. Alright, so there's this cave here. I believe it's maybe a temple inside. I don't know what's inside this cave. But it says no COVID in this cave. Oh, cool. Oh my God, it's a temple in here. Wow.
History.
Oh yeah, here's the history. So the Death Railway has a long history since the Second World War, beginning at Non Pladuk station to the station in Burma. And the railway construction began with death because they had to rush to construct it. There were obstacles such as disease, illness, weather, food, shelters, and a lot of the living suffered, and it was very hard work. And it has been entitled the Death Railway as a result. Camera keeps turning her over there. Praying. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. Wild, man. Holy smokes. And then you can go way deep in here. Wow. It just goes further and further in, deeper and deeper. So when I come to these places, the temples, the rivers, I like to do prayers for my friends back at home. A lot of them ask me to do prayers for them when I go to the Buddhist temples. And there's many sacred places here, sacred sites that are thousands and thousands of years old. So every time I go, I spend a little bit of time doing a prayer for all those ones that are struggling with COVID, mental health, depression, suicidal ideation, and suicide, and their families. So just so you know, all those that know me and have confided in me in the last little while, that I do prayers for you while I'm here. So I light this candle for my friends back at home, and my family that are struggling. Walk. This is wild. Oh my God. The things you could do here that you could never do anywhere else. Like this would never be allowed in Canada. Like how are we gonna do this? Gonna squeeze by each other. We made it. Everybody got past. So here are the hotel resorts that you can stay at along the river. Wow, it's amazingly beautiful. Beautiful. This is a virtual tour of the Death Railway, folks. And it feels like I'm gonna die, so then it's named appropriately. Like, it really feels scary. We're up pretty high along the side of a cliff. Wow, it's just beautiful. Try to have a little look-see down there. Oh my god. Ooh, scary, man. It's scary. You guys turning around? You're scared. Okay.
You want to go?
I'll go down there really quick. I'll run down.
Yes.
Okay. Squeeze by. A lot of resorts. Those are all resorts to stay out on the river. Unbelievable. Really got to watch where you're going here. There's like stuff everywhere, and people. I've already saw some people fall. So it looks like you can go down and take the path down below, or you can go up on the bridge. It's all lit up. They must light it up at night. It's such a nice ride on the train in the evening. So I'll walk down here a little bit more. Excuse me. Wow. So it goes on pretty far. You can walk this railway for quite a distance. I don't know what you do if the train came. I guess I should have checked the times, because if you're on here when the train comes, that's not good. Resorts all down the river. Be a wonderful river to go down. Reminds me of the old Rambo movies, like when he's in the Vietnam jungle. It's crazy. Very beautiful. I'm pretty freaked out though. Like, it's high and it's kind of rickety. Like, this is all you got to walk on, folks. Drop, drop. I just try not to think about it. Again, so many people ask me, aren't you afraid of COVID? Like, do you see what I do every day? No, I'm not afraid of COVID. I have a million ways to die every day. Oh my God. Woo! Okay, I'm just gonna reach that corner and then head back. See the beautiful resorts. It's just amazing. Awesome resorts. I don't know if I'd swim in that river, but it's certainly cool. These floating hotels. Just love it. Alright, so there isn't much more around the corner. Like, the railway goes on for a really long time. I'm sure you can walk it for quite a long time. We're gonna turn around here. So the train is over there now loading up people. It's on my way back, but then they said the train was coming, so I got off the track. People are now kind of just standing to the side. I guess word gets out. There's no alarm or anything. People just kind of pass it along down the railroad. Train's coming, and then everybody steps to the side. So they're just loading up here at the train station, and then it's just gonna go by shortly. Here comes the train, folks. Here comes the train. For those that like trains, this should be very exciting. I better get my butt off the way out of the way. Pretty long train. Surprised. Everybody's taking photos of pictures of each other. Oops. You can see how it's coming around this corner. Wow, so good. All the people hanging out. Oh my god. Scary. There it goes over the partway over there. Really slow, it's just creeping. Taking its time. Wow. So that's the train from Bangkok when you get on the tourist train. It takes you here from, you can leave at 6 in the morning and you get to go to this place, and then you get to go to the waterfalls, and it takes you on this really nice ride. That's all, folks. It's all for the Death Railway.